Two Dawgs Sports Show, we back, baby. Drone and Yo, you ready to go? Then let's start the show. Two Dawgs are back with a brand new season. Yeah, you know the reason. Sports talk, flavor, got that extra seasoning. Drone and Yo, stay on the go. Looking for scores and stats, then this your show. Two Dawgs, they got the breakdown. Yeah, we throw down in T-Town. Look no further, Dan. You have just found the #1 sports talk show. Savage picks from Yo, big dog picks from Drone. Wanna welcome y'all back home. Can't forget the latest news. Yeah, them dudes. Let's be them boys. Please say the noise. Free giveaways, highlights for the game today. Let's start the show. Come on, I lead the way.
What's up? It's the Two Dawgs Sports Talk Show coming at you this Tuesday afternoon here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Hey, it feels good outside. It's not hot. It's not cold. It is lovely. And something is wrong with my earphones because I don't hear a cotton picking thing. Let's see what's happening. There we go. It's working. Y'all know I'm feeling good right now. Y'all know I'm feeling good. It is football season. I just made my first picks for Drone's big dog picks of the season. And next week I get to make some NFL picks. I got fantasy football draft this week. College football all day Saturday. College football on Friday. College football on Monday. It's the weekend, a 3-day weekend where you get to chill. Y'all know it's feeling lovely. I'm alive. God is good. Oh boy, it's so lovely. It's so lovely. It is just fast terrific. It is so good and dandy. But I don't know what to say, boy. What's going on, yo? How's it going, sir?
Hey, bro, you didn't get your weather report. We in the 80s and 70s, and it's the end of August. Typical highs for this time of year is 94. Yesterday we was at 72. We haven't been that low in August, on August 25th, in 80 years.
Hey.
But now, this weekend,
it's football, man.
It's 70 degrees.
It's
perfect football weather.
Hey, man. What it tells you is God loves football.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The Lord said, let there be light. Let it be cool for them boys.
That's what it is, baby. That's what it is. That's what it is.
Let's start football season off with football weather.
That's what it is. He said, yeah, baseball, they can do it. They can do what they want to do.
Let's send a cool front down to the whole.
Yeah. But football season, it's time to play, baby.
Yeah.
It's time to play. It's
supposed
time
to
to play.
Mid-70s on Friday. That is so wonderful.
It's showtime, baby. It's showtime. Y'all know how we get here. Y'all know we get it. We get it like a bunch. Hey, I ain't gonna say it. But y'all know we get in serious when it's football season.
Yes.
When it's football season. Y'all know. And we not like everybody else. We not homers. We're gonna tell it like it is.
Yeah.
And y'all know. Y'all think we're going to come up here and we're going to be all humoristic and going to talk about Jerry Jones and his documentary and all
if y'all have a beef for what we saying, call in.
You know, but we don't do that around here. We tell it like a TI is.
Yeah.
We don't care. But hey, it's football season.
If you got an opinion,
baby,
the phone lines are open.
But that's the way it goes. 918-856-3873. How was your weekend, y'all?
Wonderful. It was something on TV to watch. And I got a brand new whip. It's been outside. I've been watching TV. My wife was like, "Are you coming to bed?" I said, "After Sports Center."
Hey, we told y'all to get them honeydew lists out the way. We told y'all earlier. Get them honeydew lists out the way because it's football season.
Yeah.
Preseason is done.
Yeah.
Preseason is over with. So the honeydew list should have been done. Yeah. It wasn't our fault that you didn't get it done. Yeah. That was your fault. Yeah. You chose not to get the honeydew list done. That now you got to deal with it until February.
And I ain't got me a new whip, so I ain't got to take my wife nowhere. So she on own.
Unless we got to go to Sam's.
Yeah, well, Sam's is a whole different ball game. But other than that, like she out in the streets right now. She ain't came home from work yet. What was I doing? Watching the news, watching Sports Center.
That means that you get here on time. You hear that? You hear that, Taylor? There's no reason why he should be getting here at 5:45, 5:55. He should be here at 5:30. 5:30.
Maybe. Maybe.
See how we go? Oh boy.
Come on, get here at 5:30. We're gonna talk about the show before the whole show.
I know, that's what you're supposed to do.
No, I like to come in and have
you're supposed to come in to talk about the show. Then you have an extended version, talk about what you talked about before the show.
We got a phone call.
Ain't time for phone calls yet. But we got to talk about the show. You got to talk about the show before we talk about the show, before we talk about the show. But hey, we got that guest in for you early. We got him here, Mr. Byron. Y'all know when we got Mr. Byron
really guest no more,
but bro. You know when he come in.
How you a guest?
You know when he come in, it get hot and heavy. But we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, y'all know we going at it, baby. We'll be right back on $2 Sports Talk Show. Hi, my name is Jeremiah Watts, the Community Development Director for Supporters of Families with Sickle Cell Disease.
And my name is Lindsay Corbett, Community Health Worker Director of Supporters of Families with Sickle Cell Disease in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Like you, we are weary of this pandemic. Unfortunately, people of color are disproportionately affected by this virus. The COVID-19 vaccine has been shown effective, not in keeping us from getting the virus, but from hospitalizations and death.
So let me ask you, will you roll up your sleeve and get the vaccine? It's the best shot we've got at fighting this virus. Do it for your life, your family, and your community. To find out more information about the COVID-19 and how it's impacting Oklahomans like you and me, and to find out vaccination sites, go to vaxok.org. That is vax, VAX, OK.org.
How to order chicken wings. Number 1, find a good wing spot.
I know a wing spot, Max Wings.
Number 2, decide if you want a combo or if you want to order a la carte.
Huh? What's that?
Well, combos come with chicken, veggie sticks, fries, and a drink for a discounted price. A la carte means that you order each item separately.
Okay.
3, decide if you want bone-in, boneless, or cauliflower wings, and then determine the delicious flavor you want on your wings.
I didn't even know cauliflower had wings.
You learn something new every day. Have you been to Max Wings?
Yep.
Max Wings is located at 782 East Pine Street in Tulsa. We're open Monday through Thursday from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. and on Friday and Saturday from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Come to Max Wings, home of the dry rub fries.
Hit a slam dunk like man up. Enemy salty ran up. It's a foul move and one. We say eat man. Jesus out all my life. I'ma shine bright as a light. I don't need diamonds to shine. I just keep God on my mind, dog. Give him my all till I sign off. Watch me clean like pine saw. Hey, I call God, yeah. Jesus, he the reason I be rapping, singing in the hood and trenches. I don't need a mention. This some time in prison. I got rescued, not arrested. Now I'm living. I be Holy Spirit sipping, Bible toting. I was chosen for this moment. Devil choking home and you don't believe me. Take a look. A few years ago, I paroled. I was in the basement, just a bed and clothes. Prayer work, I'ma let you know. Now I'm saving souls all around the globe. Preaching Jesus' name, it's the only hope. Yeah, yeah. He's the only hope. He's the only hope. He's the only one that can save our soul. Yeah, double getting mad cause his tactics whack. I be stomping on the devil like back to back. Yeah, back to back. Like back to back. Yeah, back to back. Like back to back.
I got that big with the assist. Consumers curved with the dish. MJ follow two fish. Isolation, big rich. Yeah. All we do is win. This is the devil's sin. Back to fin. Forget the glamour and glitz. He put me out of the pit. I'm on fire, I'm lit. Living what I sip. With a rock crossover, Jahira, Jova. Easy to go. Supernova. Walls falling down. Bulldozer on the road. Range Rover. Yeah. GC saved my life. Garments are sparkling white. We are the bride of Christ. Rebuke Illuminati. We illuminating. Woke the bear, been hibernating. Mask off, quit perpetrating. God's the truth, don't believe in faking now.
He's the only hope. He's the only hope. He's the only one that can save our soul. Yeah, double getting mad cause his tactics whack. I be stomping on the devil like back to back. Yeah.
Welcome back to the $2 Sports Talk Show. All right, y'all. There's a big event coming in on October 4th that you just gotta come to. It's the second annual Kings and Bows Fatherhood Luncheon on October 4th, 2025 from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. It's going to be at Junior League of Tulsa. It's a fundraiser for sickle cell. Last year, it was a big hit. We had the first annual Kings and Bows. It's sickle cell, supportive family with sickle cell disease. They partner with Shift Fatherhood Coalition. And so it's a bunch of fathers coming together, young men, older men, black, white, purple, green, all race of fathers, dressed up in suits and bow ties, coming together just to honor fathers at this event. We do a panel style. This year, we're focused on mental health of fathers, mental health of men. Last year, we just focused on the impact of fathers, why fathers are important, why fathers are needed in the home. But this year, we're focused on the impact of mental health of fathers, their mental state of fathers. And so we're doing a panel style. And so we need you to come out to this event. It's a $50 donation for this event because it's a fundraiser. So this event, Sickle Cell is a nonprofit 501c3. So because it's a $50 donation, it's a tax write-off for you. So if you come, you can get a tax write-off because we are a nonprofit 501c3. So it's a $50 donation per seat. And hey, it's a formal attire required. You cannot pay at the door. You must pay in advance. You can go to my page and the link will be right there on my page, QR code. But this event, hey man, I'm telling you, you don't want to miss it. The food is good. The event is nice. We have the highlight is the parade of bowls. We do a parade of bowls where each table nominate the best bow tie at their table. And then we have the men, we play music and the men parade around and in a circle like a parade, and you judge the bow tie, and the best one wins a prize. It's awesome. And so you don't want to miss this event. It's called Kings and Bows Fatherhood Luncheon, and the theme is Voices of Fathers. And this year we'll focus on mental health. It is October 4th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. $50 donation per seat. If you want to buy a table, table sits 8 and it'll be $400. And you can find it on eventbrite.com. All right, people, it's football season. And let's go ahead and we got two elephants in the room. Two elephants. Two elephants in the room. First elephant in the room is the Shador Sanders situation. That's the very first elephant. And people are gonna be shocked by what I'm finna to say.
When are we not?
And at first, I think it was some mess. I do think the whole situation was handled wrong by Stefanski and Cleveland, which there's nothing new for Cleveland. But I also think that Shador didn't do himself any favors, especially the last game. Yes, did they have him in there with players that they knew wasn't going to make the roster? True. Everybody knew the whole line was not going to make that roster. Actually, the whole line got cut that Shador was in there with,
they kept the
center. Everybody else got cut. But you got to be able to play with players that you know probably wouldn't be worth anything. But when I sat back and looked at some film, and no, I didn't have a clicker and look. I'm looking at highlights that just like everybody else, because I'm a fan. I'm not one that got film and clicking like everybody else. I'm a fan and watch different highlights that people show. And I was watching some breakdown that people were showing, not just one, but several breakdowns. There was a lot of throws that Shador missed because he held on to the ball that he could have threw. And that's being honest with you. That wasn't because of the rush. It's because he missed the throw.
Well, but can we be? If you're gonna be honest,
I am. It wasn't because of the rush. He just missed the throw. He didn't throw the ball. He held on to it. I think the injury hurt him when he got hurt with the oblique. I think that hurt him a great deal. I think that they put him behind the 8 ball from Jump Street. He was behind the 8 ball from jump. And it's hard to try to jump out of a ditch when you ain't got no dirt to climb up on.
True.
Where you get that's some old people stuff right there. That's some old auntie and a moo right there.
Yeah, that was old grandpa quote.
That's past grandpa. That's uncle. That's uncle. The uncle that's the bad sheep of the family. That's what to say that.
Well, I'm just saying it's hard. It's hard to jump out of a ditch when you got no dirt to climb up on.
True.
And that's what he was climbing up on, and you got to try to make your own dirt. And then you ain't got no shovel to get the dirt. So you got to use your hands to try to knock the dirt down. And
the ground is rock hard.
And so
it's real soft.
It was real soft.
Yeah, it's soft. It's soft. It's just gonna take a minute.
Yeah.
But do I think that he has the opportunity to put his head down because he's in this league? He's 2 injuries away. You got Flacco, who probably is brittle as all get out right now.
40.
Every Cleveland game, you're gonna be looking for them to line up with the blitz, saying, "Come get it, come get it, come get it."
But I'm just saying. So he has to be ready. But
there's like sports bets saying how many games will Flacco finish.
But they saying that about Rodgers too.
Yeah, they're talking about 6.
They saying that about Rodgers. They saying that about Stafford.
I said here, I give him 3 games. So Rodgers, that is.
But I think that it's a mixed bag. I think he got a raw deal, but I also think that he didn't do himself any favors. Also,
true
by his play.
Yeah.
So that's why I say I'm being honest, and a lot of people I'm not one of them crazy folks that just think he just need to be starting. He doesn't. No, dude, come on. Let's be real.
Well, no,
let's talk real talk. Let's be sensible.
At the first 6 teams that the Cleveland Browns play, 5 of them made the playoffs. So, would you really want to put your rookie quarterback?
Yes.
In that situation where he's facing
5
teams that made the playoffs?
Games that's going to work anyhow. So why not?
Yes.
But
Yes, don't do that, yo.
but
I'm
do
just
that,
saying.
man.
What
But-
about
but-
Dylan?
but-
Put
but-
Dylan out there.
But that's not the issue. I'm talking about the play on the field. I'm not talking about who he's facing.
Okay.
I'm talking about the play on the field. People want to say, well, they changed up the play calling, but there was a lot of plays where I seen open receivers and Shador held the ball.
Let me say this.
That's just my opinion.
I first saw Shador play live when he was a junior in high school. Okay.
Mhm.
And because I was curious, I heard about Deion's son. I was curious because I was like, Deion got a son that's playing quarterback. Okay. Went down to Texas, went down to the Dallas area with a homeboy of mine, went and seen him play. And I will tell you, from the time I saw him as a junior in high school, all the way through Jackson State, all the way through the first year at Colorado, I can say to you honestly, he's the same guy. Okay. When he was in high school, when I saw him a junior in high school, what disappointed me the most and what disappointed most people is that when you look at him from a standpoint of being Deion's son, he's not that fast.
No, he's not.
He's not athletic like Prime's son. You understand what I'm saying? And so taking that off the table, after I saw, a first half of football, I was like, okay, I'm not going to see that. Okay. The thing about him was, even then, he was a really polished kid with footwork and progressions because he's Deion's son. You see what I'm saying? He is what you would expect a high quality player and a high quality coach's son to be. Okay. All right. And unfortunately for him, his biggest knock is always going to be holding on the ball too long. Okay. I get everything you're saying, Watts, but here's my biggest indictment of what happened in that last game. What's human nature plays a factor in what athletes do. Okay. Whenever Shador got the call to go out there with who he went out there with, in the back of his mind, I have to believe he's thinking these guys can't block.
And I think part of him saying is because he's seen what Dylan did first half. In the back of his mind, he's probably thinking, I have to do something.
See, I think he was more about wanting to
prove something.
I don't go that far. I go as far as I think that he felt that the offensive line he was out there with was suspect. And what appeared to me, and I saw some of the clips that you talked about, he went through progressions very, very fast. A couple of times I saw the one where the left-hand side was covered. He got a little bit of rush from the right. The first thing everybody's saying, just dump it off to the running back and just move on. You see what I'm saying? But the thing about Shador is he's always going to try to extend the play and make a progression to the right. Dumping off to him is something he's going to have to learn. Okay. But I took it more as you threw him out there with Swiss cheese and you got holes. Because that's who he is.
Well, there was one play where I think that he rushed it when you had a receiver cutting across the middle, goes wide open, and he rushed it.
He rushed the throw, or he rushed the progression to that receiver to get off of that guy to go to somebody else.
He didn't give time.
Yeah. I mean, they were saying that he needed to make a window throw to this guy before out of the break.
I thought he reverted back to. I believe he reverted back to Colorado.
But it's not even Colorado. It's not even Colorado.
Mindset.
The kid, he has not. I would say that until that game, I'm gonna say it with my chest. The best offensive line he's ever played with since probably the 6th grade was the one he played with in the first preseason game he played with. Yeah. That's the best offensive line he's ever been behind until that game right there.
I can agree with that. And
when you've done this for going on 8-10 years now, you know, like my mother used to say, once you put the stuff in the soup, it's gonna taste like the stuff.
And I believe that's why I say I think people need to slow their roll. I do believe that eventually he's gonna become the starter.
Is he the best quarterback on the Cleveland Browns right now? Ooh,
Right.
Yeah, he is. He's the best quarterback on the roster right now.
I think that's a mixed answer.
Flacco gives you no upside.
No. The reason I say that's a mixed answer, I think that's a twofold answer. I think right now, no, but yes.
We've never seen him with the ones.
Hold on, listen, but what I'm saying is what I'm saying. I think no, he's not right now, but yes, he is the best quarterback on the Cleveland.
Just say it
Cleveland.
with your chest. He's the
I
best
am.
quarterback.
No, he's not right now, but yes, he is.
Flacco, we're waiting for him to get hurt. Which Flacco might get hurt jogging onto the field at 4 years old.
Give him no credit.
He's 40. He's 40.
But this is why I say Cleveland did. There was no reason
to play him.
You haven't played Flacco the whole preseason.
Yeah.
You already named him the starter. You got 2 weeks to get Flacco ready.
Yeah.
What was the reason you put him out there this
they could have played
last
Huntley.
season?
Huntley.
No. There was no reason to put Flacco out. You should have let Dylan Gabriel start the game. If you was gonna do that, then brought Shador in so they both could have had equal.
That's too much.
Time
That's too
with
much.
the-
Equal
Like
time with the best.
That's too much.
With
Offensive
the
Right.
best offensive lineman, and then brought in Snoop
To
and
finish
let
it out.
Snoop finish it out with the ones you was gonna cut anyhow. Let the cut folks play together.
But that's too much like right. Because if you would have done that, you would have had the backlash today that Shador Sanders is the best quarterback you got in the room.
I also think that he was still hurt. I don't care what nobody say.
Probably so.
I think
Well,
he was.
so.
I think
Nobody's
he was
doubting
still
that.
hurt.
Oblique means core. So if you can't really like twist your body
drive into a
or
throw.
drive into a throw,
I think
it's gonna take somebody.
But I think he was good until probably after that second or third sack.
Yeah. Then
Oh,
it probably
yeah.
then he's probably in some pain.
Because you can see, if you really look at it, you can see his body language.
What did he have?
Change.
Did he have, what was it, 5 drives? Was it 5 series that he played?
Yeah.
about
And
5, 6
how many
series.
were 3 and out?
All of them, pretty much.
So we're talking about 15 plays. We're talking about 15 plays. And he had 5 sacks. So of 30% was sacks. 30% he was under duress.
And then, like I said, instead of throwing the ball away, he steady run. So that's why I say that's why I say I think he didn't do himself any favors.
Oh, I think he was trying to play hero ball.
So
me.
with everything,
But that's my point.
so everything. If I'm a coach, with everything that I've seen, I probably would have put Dylan as number 2. I probably would have put Dylan as number 2.
If you're a coach, the GM did that for you when you drafted him in the 3rd round.
So
I just think it's more of Cleveland really didn't have a game plan on what they were going to do with draft picks, and so they was on the fly because Friday they said they was not going to draft Shador.
Well, the owner said,
yeah,
if
the
you would have
owner-
told me we were
the
going to
owner
Yeah.
said no, the owner lied.
Well, that's what he said.
The owner lied.
And then the general manager
made the call.
made the call and said, "We're gonna draft him."
Hold on,
Saturday.
time out. Hold on. You must don't listen to when they had those open mics on NFL Network.
No, I don't listen to that.
And the general manager stood next to Shador. Yeah, they got one where the general manager stood next to Shador.
But I'm talking about during the draft.
No, what he said? What he said? Go ahead.
And he said there, and they was very chummy, and he was like, and basically said, "Dude, you did very good." He was very happy. What I think it was, the general manager wanted Shador,
But the owner,
the coach did not.
So are we gonna bring up what Eric Dickerson said though? If we gonna say it, tell it all. Now, Eric Dickerson may not be the biggest arbiter of truth.
I trust what Eric Dickerson said.
I mean, we have to take Eric Dickerson with a grain of salt. But he didn't. Eric Dickerson just came out of wherever he was and dropped a bomb.
Which what Eric Dickerson said I can sort of hold relevance because I talked to some people during the draft that I know, and they was basically saying sort of the same thing.
I'm not surprised. And
So what did Eric Dickerson
so
say? for
Eric
the-
Dickerson said that there were several people that he talked to that was in the NFL. He wouldn't name any names, which
he
Eric,
said was very reliable.
but he said the NFL was saying, do not draft Shador. Do not draft. And we are going to make an example out of them, and saying, do not draft Shador. And with that, the second part of it was the really most indicting thing
that Cleveland got a phone call.
is that Cleveland was in the process of going to make the call to draft him, and they got a phone call saying don't do it. And the owner for the Browns said, let's go. Because he's still the pariah for the Deshaun Watson contract.
No, it's the other way around. No, they got a phone call and told him not to do that.
And the owner still said yes.
No, they got a phone call telling them to draft him.
Well,
no, they got the phone call.
I understood it as don't do it.
I thought it was the other way around.
I understood it as everybody said don't draft, and the owner in Cleveland was like, let's do it.
That they end up getting
which sound like, to me, that sounds like Haslam. Because remember, he still gave the Deshaun Watson contract that everybody told him not to do.
Well, and leading into the Micah situation,
same agent.
That's what they say. That rumor has it.
That's the real issue with Jerry.
That why Jerry and Micah's having issues.
That's why he don't want to talk to him.
It's because of the agent and because of the Haslam situation and the Deshaun Watson situation,
which it makes perfect sense.
Well, I forgot his name.
The agent,
the agent,
David Mulligata.
Yeah, but I heard he's like one of the top.
He is. He's got the biggest stable. So not so much the largest number of players.
He's the modern day Drew Rosenhaus.
He's got the biggest book of business based on contract in the NFL right now. So yes, he's
modern day Drew Rosenhaus.
Yes.
So
he's the Rich Paul of football.
Yeah. So if he got that clientele of players,
yes,
and now owners don't want to negotiate.
No. Jerry
doesn't want to.
Jerry's trying. It's basically what Jerry did when it came down to sponsorships with the NFL. He's trying to basically bully and make a point to say you're not fenced to run us and control this. That's why he's saying. That's why he used the Little Rascals analogy, which like somebody buckwheat.
And I got a flip side to that too.
Ain't nobody buckwheat.
That whole the mother daddy thing, which is just don't make sense.
And then he used the Little Rascals analogy, like I guess Michael Parsons.
He called himself.
Yeah, Michael Parsons.
He said Little Rascals, but then he said something else.
Michael Parsons supposed to be buckwheat, I guess.
But you got to give him credit. He called himself. He was going down a road that was going to get real ugly.
Opie Tabby, boss. Opie Tabby. Apple. Okay. So I guess that's what it's supposed to be. But the thing, he's trying to make a point like he did with the owners when it came down to the Pepsi and the Nike
and getting rid of the dude in Washington.
And the sponsorships.
He made getting rid of Daniel Snyder. He made getting rid of Daniel Snyder an easy thing to do.
Jerry, and so that's what he's trying. That's rumor has it. That's basically part of the situation. Why he's trying to say is it only takes two of us. We don't need the other third party. But the CBA, and so what he's doing is bucking the CBA
by not talking to the agent
and not having an agent part of the negotiation.
But here's another.
But he can't.
But here's another thing,
right? Because it's in the CBA that you must have his representation present when you're trying to make a deal.
But see, Jerry covered that too. Jerry covered that because the meeting was based on the Cowboys Leadership Council. Okay, Jerry knows exactly what he's doing. That conversation was all built on having a meeting about the Dallas Cowboys Leadership Council, of which then when Jerry gets Mike in the room, which if your boss calls you for something like that, you're gonna go.
Right.
Okay. And then Jerry opened the door and closed the door and brought up the numbers. So technically, because I asked the question, technically, Jerry has not violated the CBA, and that's why you haven't heard a peep from the Players Association as to being out of pocket with anything. Jerry knew exactly what he's doing all the way around, and he's played this well.
Yeah. And so basically what happened, what it was is, I'm telling you what happened. What happened was Michael's agent probably called Mike and said, "Hey, Mike, it's like this, dog."
No, you know what happened. You know what happened. Michael, Dave, I got him, Dave. I done talked to him. We got this number.
I'm telling you what we did. I'm just gonna hood on you. I'm telling you what
because we know what happened.
Agent was that, Michael, hey, dog, I'm telling you this. Don't talk to that man no more.
Exactly.
Don't you take a single another phone call.
So Micah got off the phone
from that man,
and
again.
Micah got off the phone.
And what happened was Jerry tried to call.
No, he just told him. Micah called Jerry,
and Micah told Jerry,
"Don't call me no more. Don't call me no more." You know what he said? My agent told me to tell you, don't call me no more.
And that's why Jerry used the mama daddy analogy.
Exactly.
Because when you go to I used to do all the time. When I wanted something from my mom, from my daddy, I go ask my daddy. My daddy say, go ask your. I ask my mama. I say, "Mama, can I have this?" She say, "Go ask your daddy." When I went to my daddy, I say, "Mama said, can I have A, B, and C?" Because normally, if I say Mama said, Daddy will give it to me.
All y'all was some bad ass kids. This is all above me. That's why I was like, what?
So I said, Mama said. Normally, that Mama said to get me what I want. And so what Micah told Jerry is, my agent said, and that's why Jerry used the analogy that he brought the daddy and the mama involved.
Because a conversation had just ended,
mm-hmm.
and next thing you know, you get a phone call. My agent said, I can't talk to you no more.
Yep. And that's everything plays. See, when you read between the lines.
And here's the thing.
And that's why Jerry said what he said.
As I said to you, if you're not taking Jerry's position on this now, you are not a Cowboy fan. Because what I'm going to say gonna come out ugly, but when the owner and general manager plays it right, and you're still sitting up here saying that Micah need to sign and all this kind of stuff, you're not a Cowboy fan. Jerry has done exactly what he was supposed to do, and the reason why now I'm gonna get you. The reason why he's done all of this, because it started in March, folks.
Yeah.
This started in March.
Jerry just moved. I always tell you, that's why people always say he might be a terrible general manager,
but he know what he doing.
But he is a smooth operator, the best businessman in the game.
This happened in March.
Jerry know what he's doing.
And I'm gonna tell you why. He is doing this when you have the team that he has, who has basically thrown all they dice or craps or whatever on the table, and you have, unfortunately, and here's where people get on me, when you got Dak Prescott, there is no need to put the pressure on him now, because you know he's gonna fold. It's coming. It's like Stephen A. say, it's an accident waiting to happen. And Jerry has done it because here's the things we have not talked about when you talk about the Dallas Cowboys. Dak Prescott, whether or not they fortified the linebackers and whether or not they fortified the defensive line that they can stop the run. We haven't had any of those conversations because all we can talk about is Mike and Jerry. And guess what? Jerry knew that in March, yo. He knew that in March. And he knew that somebody like this man and you, and especially folks like me, would be like, dude, you got Dak as your quarterback, and you can't stop. You couldn't stop OJ Simpson, and he's in the grave running through your line.
No. See, because me ain't gonna be saying that. Me already said, if Dak don't do nothing with what we got this year,
play Joe.
Dak need to go back. He need to cut Dak next week.
But you got him now, though. But see, that's the thing. Watch, you got him now. and you had him in
So-
March,
so-
and you knew who you had.
So, but what I'm but what I look at it like that's why I say the Micah situation is. That's why I say people fall for this mess. Jerry know what he doing,
Yeah,
and that's why I don't understand why even people want to say, well, Micah's been awfully quiet. Why shouldn't he be?
well, see,
I'm gonna get my money next week. Jerry gonna get, if you have any sense, you know Jerry's MO. He gonna run all the game he can, and then right before the season start, he gonna give you everything you want.
But is it not odd a dude that has a podcast now has nothing to say?
Because he's been told not to say nothing.
By the agent or by the Cowboys?
I'm gonna say the agent.
I think both.
Go ahead, what?
I think both.
Uh-huh. Yeah. You think Steven said, now, Micah,
I think
it'd
both.
probably be best that you
It goes back to the same thing I said about the Pittsburgh Steelers when people was talking about Aaron Rodgers holding him hostage. And if y'all don't think Pittsburgh didn't know what they was kind of doing, y'all are crazy than a Beelzebub.
They knew, which makes it even, which is even
Aaron
more an indictment.
Rodgers and Pittsburgh had a conversation, and if y'all think they didn't, he was not holding them hostage.
Okay, let me jump on that. Where else was he gonna go, Watts?
Nowhere.
Thank you, thank you.
Everybody else is saying,
let's go ahead and go. All of a sudden, gentlemen, I want your DOR. I got nowhere else to go.
Nowhere.
Aaron Rodgers had nowhere to go.
That's what I'm saying. If anybody ain't common sense, yeah, Michael's laying on he's laying on the cotton picking training table and eating nachos before the game. Why not? I ain't playing. What's the big deal? Y'all got me on camera eating nachos. Whoop-de-doo. You want to put me on camera eating a hot dog too? I ain't playing.
Well, I think my thing about that though, Watts, is that at some point it's like it's like, what do they say when a tiger has been caged too long, they lose their ability to go hunt. I really and I remember the Micah that came out of Penn State, and I remember especially the way that he played, okay, coming out and the aggression that made him the player he is at 25 today. My point is this is the taming of this guy, because like Myles Garrett, when you are a guy that played for some of these franchises, and the Cowboys are now one of them, that you know you can play and you know you're gonna get your money, you don't have to be that dog anymore.
If he, like I said, I need Michael not to go missing in action.
Well, they need to try to stop having him try to cover the flats and cover the and cover the flats and cover the middle of the field. Let the dude do what he do.
Let him hunt. Let him go hunt.
Let him go hunt.
It's my thing. I'm like you, yo. I don't need Micah
to be covering the flats.
To go cover no running back. It's like Lawrence Taylor. What I need Lawrence Taylor to cover running back for?
Lawrence Taylor.
I need Lawrence Taylor to go hunt.
Yeah.
What I need Reggie White to go cover the line, cover drop back and pass protection for? I don't need Reggie White to get no interception.
But you know that goes back to the same argument about Hendrickson in Cincinnati. The fact that on running downs, he's nowhere. His win rate on run plays is so low that he's almost a non-factor.
Well,
that was part of the argument in his negotiation.
Well, I can tell you about. Well, I know a little bit about Cincinnati. Cincinnati's defense ranked 30th, 31st, or 32nd in every major NFL category.
Nobody arguing that.
But you want to know what Cincinnati went?
But he had a career year.
But you want to know what Cincinnati went?
Yeah, 17 and a half sacks.
No. But you want to know what Cincinnati went and did this year though? They went and got them another bookend. They went and got another bookend to go along. If you think Henderson wasn't going to get signed, you crazy.
I knew that.
So he got us $14 million, which puts him up to $30 million. They got another rookie bookend on the other end. Now next year is going to be a whole nother story because they not going to re-sign Henderson. So Stewart's going to be by itself. But this year they got another bookend on that other side over there.
So you're saying that the Bengals are going to be better and they're going to be able to compete for the division?
I say yes,
Yes.
because the biggest reason they were so bad is the injuries.
They had injuries. Then, like I said, if they decide, then they was lazy. The people they had in there was lazy. So if they got two bookends, because Stewart's supposed to be they signed Stewart, the rookie from Texas A&M. He's supposed to be another bookend. So if they got the two bookends to rush the passer,
but they
which
still,
to get them the ball.
you still got to get them in third and long so they can do that. You got to get them in second and long.
Well, but the thing is about Hendrickson was better on first and second down when teams were passing the football. That's where he wins the most. On the third downs, the third downs were obviously highlights, but his win rate on first and second down when they were passing is where he did his most damage.
Okay, but
just from an analytical standpoint.
Baltimore doesn't pass on those two downs.
We don't know what Baltimore do because they lose their mind too and stop running the ball. We don't know what they do.
Well, during regular season, they gonna run the football.
But it's not about regular season, like I told people about Dallas.
Bingo.
Oh, wait, I can care less about what you do in the regular. What you gonna do for me in the playoffs? That's what I'm worried about. Now, what you do for me? You can win all the regular season games in the world. You can go 17-0 in regular season. What you gonna do for me when it's time to play football in the playoffs? Because when it comes to playoffs, it's 0-0.
Get the mothballs ready. As Big
well,
would say.
You say that about Dak. What's Dak's playoff record?
And that's what I'm talking about. I can care less. Dallas can go 13-3, 10-9, whatever. What are you gonna do for me when it comes to playoffs? That's what I'm worried about. It's the playoffs.
Cause Dak is 1-4.
Playoffs.
Playoffs.
Give me the date. Yo, January 10th, 1996. I've been repeating.
Jim Mora. Playoffs. That's what I'm talking about. Playoffs. What are you gonna do for me in the playoffs?
And that goes back to my statement. That's why Jerry has done this, man. When you have that guy and when you have the deficiencies, the first time I came on here, you said it. Is Dallas going to be able to stop the run? And even with what they drafted, there's no beef in the middle. They're not. You still got
right now. Dallas
you still got the Philadelphia,
but right now Dallas
and the Commanders.
Right now Dallas is flying. Let's be honest. Right now Dallas is flying under the radar.
Yeah.
And right now nobody and Jerry, like I said, and like everybody know, Jerry is a smooth criminal.
Oh yeah.
If anybody play any music when Jerry walk out, they will play Michael Jackson, Smooth Criminal. Yep. So as soon as Jerry step out, that's what they need to play. Cause he's a smooth criminal, dog.
But
cause all this craziness about Jerry, I still think the man going to see now. But hey, but the man is a smooth criminal. All this craziness that he doing, ain't nobody talking about that they got a new coach.
Run it down. I try to do it. Run it down.
Ain't nobody talking about that we don't know what's gonna happen with this new offense that they got. You want to know what they say? It's not going to be like Mike McCarthy. They're going to have a lot of movement.
Are there enough balls to go around between Pickens and CeeDee Lamb?
Are we going to be able to run the football?
But the run game is still suspect.
Yeah, because we don't know what running back we going.
We ain't heard nothing about. We don't even know their name. Yeah. All we know is they got Miles. Used to be Philadelphia. Sanders.
Yeah, Miles Sanders.
I mean, once you say the offensive line gonna be okay,
offensive line.
That's
all we know. We got 95 Tigers on the offensive line. That's all we got.
Dang, 95.
I mean, but no.
We got TNT.
In all seriousness, the wheels could fall off in Dallas offensively. They really could. With all that talent, let's be honest. With all that talent, it could implode.
It can implode, but also can blow. It can implode, but it can blow up.
Yeah, I'm thinking we're probably going to have a top 5 offense.
Yes, we can.
And a top 32 and a 32 and a bottom 5.
No, I think we're going to probably be
bottom 20.
Ain't nobody talking
No.
about our secondary. Our secondary sucks.
Well, I think we're gonna be around 15 to 20.
Our secondary sucks.
It's 50 and closer to 20.
Okay, name somebody on the secondary that's any good besides Diggs, and he coming off a double knee.
Is Deron Bland still back there?
No, they let him go.
Let him go.
Yeah,
Dang,
2 years
man.
ago. Yeah. I don't know nobody else on.
Thank you.
Okay.
Name my
Hey,
linebacker.
y'all are Cowboy fans.
Uh,
Ooh. Isn't LT's son? Didn't they draft LT's son?
Who?
Hey, they said out of the top 20, they saying Jalen Hurts is number 19, and he's Super Bowl winning MVP quarterback.
Hey man, we talking about Dallas, not the Philadelphia
I'm just
Eagles.
saying-
He trying to change. The
No, he
subject,
doing
right?
he doing the Jerry. He doing the Jerry. He doing
I'm just
the
saying,
Jerry.
it's
Smooth
a-
criminal. I tell you, smooth criminal. Smooth criminal. Hey, man, hey, tell him we need that on here. We need that on here. Yep, that's what we need on here every time. Every time you do something, that's what we need to put on there.
And you know what? But see, let me throw this out there. That's another ploy, because what's smooth. I see how I did that.
Yeah.
What's smooth about it is the narrative about Jalen Hurts this offseason has been, what he's really not that good. He's not in the upper pantheon. But once again, he's got a new offensive coordinator. Right.
His
seventh
seventh
in the last 7 years.
Yeah.
He's got a new offensive coordinator, but yet and still a roster of a lot of weapons. So the narrative about Jalen has been, it's either
give him a new coach, but make sure
either
you got weapons around him.
well, it's either well, they don't ask him to do anything, and look who he has playing with him, or he's really not that good. Look who he has playing with him. We have not taken a really critical look at the Philadelphia Eagles this entire offseason. With everything that they've lost as far as people on the field and coaches and what they have coming back, because Jerry has sucked all the air out of the room over him and Mike. And he started this in March. This has been orchestrated since March. Because that's when this all went down, right?
Yeah.
But yet
Before March.
And they birthed it here in August. Come on, man. Come on. Jerry ain't playing. Jerry is not playing because he knows. He know what he got. And you can't talk about it. Because if you talk about it, you go put that pressure on him. And hey, we say from the A, pressure bust pipes.
He done brought out the documentary.
Oh,
I still ain't watched it.
don't.
Hey man,
Don't. They lying.
I hear what he's saying.
They did so much lying, man.
Hey
Come
man,
on.
no, I'm gonna tell you like it is.
No, you not.
Yes,
no, you not.
Yes, I am, dog. It's a good documentary.
Yo,
It's a good
okay. All right,
you'll think the reason why I watched it, for one, I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan. Two, I knew Jerry was too prideful to sit there and not let them put some stuff in there.
he just sat up there and lied. That man.
I heard he had. I heard he had control over content.
Exactly. Where's the camera at? Where the camera at?
Hey,
Give me Tiller. Jerry sat there on that documentary, and I think because
Jimmy Johnson.
Stop. Stop. Hold on. Hear me here, yo.
You actually thought Jimmy Johnson lied.
He sat there and said that when he was in the 3rd or 4th grade, I was thinking then that I was gonna own a football team. Come on, man.
I didn't. Hold on. I didn't say that he didn't lie about all that crap.
Well, no,
I didn't say. I'm talking about Jimmy Johnson and what he said and stuff like that.
I was watching it with my wife, and people that know me know I'm sports 100 365, right?
Right.
My wife is not. Okay. My wife sat there. She was eating. And basically, when somebody's eating something, they hear something, be like, she was like, did he just say that he wanted to own a football team when he was 6 years old? I was like, and here's what makes it so bad, baby. This was a kid who was playing football and ended up being a football player at the University of Arkansas, was on the 60, 65 or 69 national championship team. Yeah. You are not going to sit up here and give me the belief. I was thinking about owning a team then. It is the most live field documentary.
That's not what I'm talking about. Where I'm talking about the truth about some stuff. there was other parts in there about the White House and about different stuff that went on with the White
Haven't
House.
made it to that yet.
And where they talked about the White House, they talked about Michael Irvin and his trial and what went on with Michael Irvin, some stuff that Jimmy Johnson was talking about, what went on behind closed doors and all that stuff. Skip Bayless and stuff that Skip Bayless talked. A lot of that stuff. That's what I'm talking. I ain't talking about that nonsense about.
Well,
about
I heard,
Jerry
but I did research this.
about that
In the
stuff.
70s, Jerry Jones was trying to buy
The San Diego,
San Diego
Chargers.
the
Chargers.
San Diego
And he
Chargers.
talked about how he tried to go to the mobsters.
But
and
that,
Yeah.
money
but
they
and
told
here's
him
the
out.
thing: they came to him. Okay, Jerry Jones, a lot like Ross Perot. During that time, there were several Southern businessmen that were known as being a little bit shisty. Okay,
Yeah.
all right. And basically, Jimmy Hoffa and the Teamsters Union wanted to basically buy and control a team. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this is before, I believe this is before Spanos got the Chargers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so they came to Jerry because Jerry at that point had been in multiple. This is before Jerry was in the oil business.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Jerry,
smooth criminal.
Well, this
smooth-
one he was in a grocery store.
Yeah.
Smooth criminal.
he wanted to own, and his daddy told him no.
They went and they thought they had somebody. They thought they had him one, and his daddy told him, "Don't get into bed with them because you're gonna end up in
a coffin.
in a shallow dirt hill somewhere."
And
You see what I'm
daddy
saying?
and so he didn't get into
Nah,
it.
bro. No. It would not. He tried. They see what you heard makes the whole legacy even bigger. Jerry was gonna buy the San Diego Chargers, and it said, "Man, the mafia came to this. The Teamsters controlled by the mafia was trying to basically weasel their way into the NFL. And who was they gonna use of all people? Jerry J. Jones. What that tell you, yo? What that tell you?
Well, it shows he's been
And like I
cooking for a
said,
long
and
time.
then it talked about how he ended up with Dallas after he struck the oil, and how he borrowed so much, kept borrowing money. until he
How many
finally-
times? How many times?
We wouldn't have been able to borrow money that much money.
I was good at borrowing money. He
Hey,
must-
that's just like Mr. Bus. He
Jerry?
borrowed the money to buy the Lakers.
No, he borrowed money. He borrowed the money to strike the oil.
well, he
he
borrowed
done-
the money for that first.
He didn't borrow the money to buy Dallas. He bought Dallas outright. He borrowed the money to strike the oil.
No,
But I'm
he,
just saying,
he,
but
no,
Jay-
he said how he was losing $1 million a day.
No, not to buy Dallas. He bought
Yeah.
Dallas outright.
But he
But
had
money,
to borrow.
but he had to borrow
he had-
money to keep
but-
Dallas going.
Well, but the thing, the technicality was he had the cash to buy the team, but he had to borrow the money for Texas Stadium and Valley Ranch.
to keep it going.
That's where he had to borrow the money.
Well, Jerry Buss didn't use his property
Yeah.
as collateral to buy the Lakers, and
And
then
to make payroll.
and to make payroll, and that's why he put in the bar and the club.
Century Club. Oh,
Yeah, in
that
the
was a-
Century
that was a
Club,
glorious
and that
time.
was making more money than the Lakers was.
No, it's a good documentary.
Oh, man, come on, man.
If you block out the point that he hates Jerry,
Man, no, I like Jerry. I'm like Stephen A. Smith. I really like Jerry.
But-
It's just this documentary
but it's
is so cream puff, man.
But-
Come on.
but-
I just learned when I learned who had
It's so cream
but
puff.
it's a
final
good
say so
documentary.
on control of what was being said. I was like, oh yeah, this is
and
not-
then the double talk. And here's what
It's a good documentary.
here's what angered me the most between the Jerry and Jimmy. And I know you got to go to break, but they have this seminal moment. Then they're talking about the Herschel Walker trade, and so there's like the Vlad person is asking the two of them who made the decision about the Herschel Walker trade, and so you've got this cut between where they're each telling the story. And one is saying one thing, the other saying the other thing, and to the both of them, it sounds like it's the truth. You see what I'm saying? But in the whole documentary, there's nobody that talks about the interpersonal dynamics between the two of them. And what I'm talking about is, if you know the story between Jerry and Jimmy, there's a group of like 5 people, and Jerry and Jimmy are part of that group. You
Yeah.
understand what I'm saying?
yeah.
But They don't bring any of them, like Larry Derryberry and all those guys. They don't bring any of them in to go ahead and just tell the truth. But you get to hear Jerry and it made Jimmy look like a little bit of a punk. It really did.
But I think Jimmy is who made the deal.
No, Jerry makes it very well known. No, it was him that made the deal. It was him. Jimmy thought he did something. But see, Jerry even trumped that by saying, well, when I was finishing the deal at the Cowboys and I was talking to Bum Bryant, one of the things he said is Herschel Walker's the best player on the team. You might want to think about trading him. So Jerry's saying he had the impetus to trade Herschel before he bought the team.
He had the final say about trading him.
Who?
Jerry.
But see, Jimmy said that's not the case.
But the integral parts behind everything, I don't think, because Jerry didn't know nothing about football. He didn't know nothing about the business, didn't know nothing about. That's how you know some parts of what Jerry talking about.
What they won't let out is who talked to the Vikings. That would clear all of this up. That would make it all simple.
Because even Jerry's children said, Dad, we don't know nothing about running no football team.
What they won't, because, and here's the other thing, yo. What was well known about Jimmy was Jimmy didn't have a lot of, yes, Jimmy is a great football coach, okay? But Jimmy was an outsider to the NFL game, okay? An outsider to he was a college guy. He was a true college guy. Hadn't bounced around.
Whoever came up with the integral and dealings, because what it was that, which I found this out in the documentary, was that the reason why how they ended up with the picks
because they cut off
was because they put in the deal that if they cut the players, they get the picks. Some dummy
and the Vikings did that.
So some dummy at the Vikings thought
did
that Dallas, because they were so sorry and needed players, didn't have the guts to cut the players.
Wrapping it back to Micah. Here's why you have representation. So somebody with the Vikings put into the trade that if Dallas cuts these 5 guys that they were getting for Herschel, Dallas
picks.
would be able to get draft picks on multiple rounds or whatever.
Yeah.
That's how, and so they brought you Emmett and all that kind of stuff. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And what they told us was that the reason the Vikings did this because they was like, Dallas don't have a, they don't have the cojones to cut these guys.
And
Which Jimmy was like, let's go.
Let's
get him out of here. But that's the thing. And what we 40 years from this now, we've never ever heard who talked to who with the Vikings. It's one of those, they're still perpetuating this who was in charge type of thing when it would be very simple.
You really don't know.
Exactly.
Don't know.
I just know that Arkansas squad was supposed to be stupendous. And what Jerry Jones has said is he's really trying to get that same feeling when those boys was together in this era.
But
I'm like, that's not going to happen.
But what we found out and what you realize is Jerry wants to be part. He wants the recognition.
Yeah.
To be part of the group. And that's what he
wants the recognition to enhance the legacy of Jerry.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It ain't about the football side. It's to enhance to tell the Jerry story.
That's what I'm saying. To be part, and that's what it boils down to. To be part that he's part of, that he can do this, and that he's part of that group, and that's what he's searching for. And he can't get it.
Oh, he's getting it. He's getting it because
no, he ain't.
Look at this though, Watts. When we watch this is the documentary about the Dallas Cowboys about Jerry Jones?
No, but he still ain't got. If he ever won a Super Bowl,
he's done that.
No, because he won it without. See, you gotta understand.
I get your point.
He's won it without Jimmy, but he's won it with Jimmy's boys.
But see, I don't see.
He hasn't never won it. He's never won it without Jimmy's boys.
But I get your point. But see, Jerry doesn't think you're equating to like the Kobe Shaq. Kobe wanted to win and show everybody he can win without Shaq.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even think that's any type of
I think
validation
it
for
is.
Jerry.
I think it is.
If
I think it is.
Jerry,
Because Jerry got an ego.
Jerry's ego now is about enhancing the legacy, the legend of Jerry. And even in losing, it enhances the story of Jerry, because just like this one, who's cutting the check? Who's gonna cut the biggest check?
But think about it. If I win a Super Bowl without Jimmy, who's gonna get all the credit? It is not gonna be none of those coaches
or any of those players.
It's gonna be Jerry Jones. And that's what he wants.
And if you don't do it, who's still gonna get talked about the most?
But he's not gonna. There's a difference.
But what does Jerry crave the most?
Yeah,
the attention.
Yeah, he craves that attention.
What does he want? The attention or the validation?
But imagine attention of winning a Super Bowl. What I get than me losing.
See,
Jerry, boy, if Jerry won a Super Bowl, boy, you think you can't say nothing to Jerry now?
Well, he's the only owner.
Boy,
interviewed
Roger Goodell.
Not interview, has a show. It's a sponsored show.
No, but he actually gets talked to after the game before they even interview the head coach.
And he gets paid for it.
Yeah,
it's a sponsored show.
Well,
it's not just somebody sticking a mic in his face. It is a sponsored show.
Imagine if Jerry won Super Bowl.
I can say imagine, but what gives him more attention?
Him win a Super Bowl.
I say
him win a Super Bowl.
I say the way he goes about things gets him the more attention, because now
if Jerry win a Super Bowl, boy, you ain't gonna be able to tell Jerry nothing. You ain't gonna be able to tell Jerry y'all are not a cotton picking thing. If Jerry won Super Bowl and you tell Jerry Jones his shoestrings untied, you boy.
Better have the facts.
It would be really big. I was watching it.
You better be able to tell him when it became untied, what time it became untied.
I was watching it. One of the interesting things when you look back on it, like when they won the first Super Bowl, the commissioner is there. He hands the Lombardi Trophy to Jerry, and normally you're accustomed to now. When you see the Chiefs win the Super Bowl or something, they give the owner the trophy, and the owner looks at it and does whatever, and then he hands it to the coach.
Yeah,
Jerry never gave the Super Bowl trophy to Jimmy. Never. He didn't lead the dais. Jerry never gave it up.
Well, we got to give it up right now because we're going to take a quick break. And when we come back, we just call college football. Because college football starts this week. We're going to talk some college football when we get back.
And Yo's Picks is coming up
on $2 Sports Talk Show.
Go. Hands on me, I been in my shit. Hands on me, I'm out of repent. Hands on me, you know I been. Where did I go? Hands on me, don't you know I've been risk? Hands on me when I get in my fit. Hands on me, yeah, look at my wrist. Where did I go?
Looking like they don't want rap no more. Promise that I never go back no more. Never let sin go and trap no door. It's a trap, baby, act so poor. You'll be act so coy, but I'm act too Troy. Oops, act so falling, but the path is holding. Talking matrimony, he was stabbed and hungry from my past belong. Don't gotta pass the homie, y'all know. I know, yeah. They talking numbers again, I've been in the wind. Ain't ever gonna pretend, I gotta repent. Know that he covered my sins, he's coming again. It's not right been. It's not right been.
Hands on me, yeah, been in my shit. Hands on me, yeah, I'm out of repent. Hands on me, yo, know I been. Where did I go? Hands on me, don't you know I've been risk? Hands on me when I get in my fit. Hands on me, yeah, look at my wrist. Where did I go?
Left start like a left in. Best route for the destiny. Touchdown like an X-Men. Was stressed out, but I'm destined. How could you pay for truth but choose to free the lies? If I play the truth, but you proceed to not. Know this way to you to loot and seek the mind. So I pray the truth, recoup and see the light. Oh. Yeah. Back on my grizzly, I'm back on my grind. Claiming they poppin', but capping for shine. Know that I go to the master for mine. Know that it's only a matter of time. Like Jacob, he gave me a ladder to climb. More than my steps, so my path is a vine.
Where I go, hands on me, I've been on my shit. Hands on me, I'm out of a pit. Hands on me, you know I been. Where did I go? Hands on me, don't you know I've been risk? Hands on me when I get in my fit. Hands on me, yeah, look at my wrist. Where did I go?
Hi, my name is Jeremiah Watts, the Community Development Director for Supporters of Families with Sickle Cell Disease.
And my name is Lindsay Corbett, Community Health Worker Director of Supporters of Families with Sickle Cell Disease in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Like you, we are weary of this pandemic. Unfortunately, people of color are disproportionately affected by this virus. The COVID-19 vaccine has been shown effective, not in keeping us from getting the virus, but from hospitalizations and death.
So let me ask you, will you roll up your sleeve and get the vaccine? It's the best shot we've got at fighting this virus. Do it for your life, your family, and your community. To find out more information about the COVID-19 and how it's impacting Oklahomans like you and me, and to find out vaccination sites, go to vaxok.org. That is vax, V-A-X, OK.org.
How to order chicken wings. Number 1, find a good wing spot.
I know a wing spot, Max Wings.
Number 2, decide if you want a combo or if you want to order a la carte.
Huh? What's that?
Well, combos come with chicken, veggie sticks, fries, and a drink for a discounted price. A la carte means that you order each item separately.
Okay.
3, decide if you want bone-in, boneless, or cauliflower wings, and then determine the delicious flavor you want on your wings.
I didn't even know cauliflower had wings.
You learn something new every day. Have you been to Max Wings?
Yep.
Max Wings is located at 782 East Pine Street in Tulsa. We're open Monday through Thursday from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. and on Friday and Saturday from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Come to Max Wings, home of the dry rub fries.
Hit a slam dunk like man up. Enemy salty ran up. It's a foul move and one. We say eat, man. Jesus out all my life. I'ma shine bright as a light. I don't need diamonds to shine. I just keep God on my mind, dog. Give him my altar like sign up. Watch me clean like pine saw. Hey. I call God, yeah. Jesus, he the reason I be rapping, singing in the hood and trenches. I don't need a mention. This some time in prison. I got rescued, not arrested. Now I'm living. I be Holy Spirit sipping Bible totes, and I was chosen for this moment. Devil choking home. If you don't believe me, take a look. A few years ago, I paroled. I was in the basement, just a bed and clothes. Prayer work, I'ma let you know. Now I'm saving souls all around the globe, preaching Jesus' name. It's the only hope. Yeah. He's the only hope. He's the only hope. He's the only one that can save my soul, yeah. Devil get mad cause his tactics whack. I be stomping on the devil like bag to bag, yeah. Bag to bag, like bag to bag, yeah. Bag to bag, like bag to bag.
I got that people to assist. Consumers curved with the dish. MJ follow 2 fish. Isolation, big rich. Yeah. All we do is win. Resist the devil's sin. Back to fin. Forget the glamour and glitz. He pulled me out of the pit. I'm on fire, I'm lit. saved my life. Garments are sparkling white. We are the bride of Christ. Rebuke Illuminati, we illuminating. Woke the bear, been hibernating. Mask off, quit perpetrating. God's truth gonna lead.
Welcome back to the $2 Sports Talk Show. That's Trinity Trey with back to back. Y'all know that's one of our top hits that we play on our show is Trinity Trey back to back. All right, y'all. It's football season. It's college football week 1. Y'all know week 0 was last week. We had 5 games last week. That Kansas State Iowa State game was a pretty good game down overseas. It was a nice game. I watched part
Dublin,
of it.
Ireland.
Yeah, I watched part of it.
But Irish eyes are smiling.
Yeah.
But we got some good games this week. I did my drones big pick top picks this week. Week 1. You'll hear them on the marks that drop tomorrow. They will drop tomorrow.
No tease? No tease?
No, Yo does his on the show.
No tease.
Big Dog Picks is on Wednesday.
But I'm just saying. I mean, even the sports gambling guys, they give you, call 1-800. I'm gonna give you these 2 free picks.
No, they'll be on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook. All 3 channels. They'll be on there. They'll drop tomorrow. Okay. All right. First game on Friday night. You got Colorado and Georgia Tech.
Well, you got a Thursday.
First game tomorrow night. Colorado. Well, okay. Since he's an OSU grad, I'm gonna go ahead and mention you got Oklahoma State because that was one of my picks too.
UT Martin.
Against UT Martin. Okay, Oklahoma State should win by 95,000 points on Thursday night. Mm-hmm. If OSU do not win by more than 21, 28 points, something is wrong.
Okay, something and what? Something is wrong. Oklahoma State by 10.
Oklahoma State should be UT Martin. Matter of fact, they done they got a whole new coaching staff. Pretty much.
In Tennessee Martin in a FBS.
Man, they might they play in the Little Sisters of the Poor League.
Yeah. It's a go.
Okay.
So it should be. We got
because we know we have 47 of these type games this weekend.
We got our 2-dog family. Demarius Thomas, the Big D used to play for Union. He played for OSU. So I forgive him for going to OSU, but hey, he went to Vanderbilt too. So hey.
But, he left Vanderbilt.
Left Vanderbilt. He went to the Portal. Went to the Portal.
Yeah, he down in Polk. He'll Polk now. So, but I cheer him on. I ain't cheering for OSU, but I cheer for him. I ain't cheering for OSU. I cheer for him.
I'm just waiting till he gets to Saturday. Go ahead, Watts.
Go ahead. It's gonna be nice. So it's gonna be interesting.
OSU but O State does have 65 new players.
Is that a big deal? It's football.
Yeah, 65, but North Carolina got 70.
Exactly, it's football.
But people had a fit when Dion brought in All Hills.
And what did he do? Went to the best record the school has had.
So that's what I'm saying. Yeah, so tell me what's wrong with that picture. Y'all have a heart attack when Dion bringing All Hills, but here is Belichick coming in North Carolina and bringing 70 new ones and get rid of the old ones.
What's one of the first things you do when you get your team together? Yo.
Oh, you start from scratch.
And you hand them what? What do you give them?
Walking papers.
No, you give them a playbook.
Yeah.
And that's your Bible. Let there be light. And then you coach. Come on.
He brought in 70. Belichick brought in 70 new players. 70.
Here's the hypocrisy of it. You had Oklahoma State last year with a fully returning offensive line, not 5, but 7 deep. Ollie Gordon, okay.
The same team from the year before.
Roughly,
couldn't rush the football for nothing.
And you paid NIL money to the running back and the offensive line. Okay, you've paid them all the things that we're being told need to be done, even though you may hold your nose at it. Everything that we said in this era of college football needs to be done to be successful, and they went out and laid a turd.
Something's wrong. That about OSU is what
just crazy.
What was mind-boggling.
Just crazy.
You had the same team that you had the year before,
and they got money. Don't forget, you talk about the money,
and you lost. Same team
every week, every week,
and you lost.
Well, to me, the big thing
something was wrong with that picture.
To me, the big thing is why Oklahoma State can't recruit a quarterback.
No, Oklahoma State has been able to recruit quarterbacks.
No,
okay?
they've had some good ones,
I
but I
mean,
mean,
yeah.
but recently,
No,
No,
why?
name me
no,
one.
No, why they can't develop in quarterback?
But that's that. Now
And-
we're getting to the crux of the problem.
and Mike Gundy
It was a quarterback.
Yeah,
Could it be? Could it be?
Excuse me. No offense, because I'm trying to get Mike Gundy on the show. Who said Mike Gundy was a good quarterback?
Well, in his defense, which people are gonna be like, what? In his defense, you know what Mike Gundy excelled at? What made him special was he could throw the ball to a spot. He could take a 3-step, 5-step, 7-step drop, and he could throw the ball to a spot. And when you had a guy like Hartley Dykes and God rest his soul, Gerard Green, and a guy like Barry and Thurman to hand the ball off to, you know, in that era of football, it wasn't much you could do with it. It wasn't much you could do with it. Okay. So the indictment of Gundy is not himself as a player. Because, you know, really and truly, Mike Gundy was a precursor to Dylan Gabriel. That's a different story. But what the problem is, the problem is you don't have a marriage in Stillwater of a playbook, a play caller, and how you teach offensive line. That's just what it is. You can have a playbook and say we're going to run this, but when you don't know how to teach offensive line to make that successful, you have a problem.
Like I said, they had. It's like when they had good coaching, it's like for some reason they disappeared.
It wasn't some reason. The offensive line coach just wanted a title to say he was co-head coch, and the head coach wouldn't go for that.
So,
well, they didn't have some good coaches now he's at Ohio.
Jim Knowles.
He was a defensive coordinator at Oklahoma State before he went
Penn State
to Ohio State, and now he's at Penn State.
Yeah.
So, all right, that's enough OSU.
I'm gonna get him.
I know you knew he was gonna say that.
I'm gonna get him in a minute, yo.
All right, Colorado, Georgia Tech on Friday night.
Are they in the ATL?
It's in Colorado, I believe.
Oh, okay.
It's in Colorado.
All right.
It's gonna be. I think the question mark with Deion, with Coach Prime and the Buffs is one, quarterback, because it's first year. We're gonna see what's that quarterback, because you still haven't heard who's starting.
Yeah, he announced they're gonna start the transfer. They're gonna start the transfer. They're not gonna start the freshman. They're not gonna start the freshman, which I think is probably. I'm thinking that they're doing that so that the freshman doesn't have to like run out there first. I think the freshman will probably play, but he's starting the transfer kid.
Okay, so see, I hadn't heard.
Yeah, I'm on it for you. Watch.
Line play.
I'm a good guest.
Line play is the suspect for me. I think defense is gonna be in because defense, I think, is going to be okay. Line play and run game. That's what I'm wondering. What's going to be like with line play and run game with the Buffs, because that's what's been hurting them every year.
But we don't know what Georgia Tech is going to be. Now they're still running triple option, right?
Yes.
So that makes this game a very, very difficult game because unfortunately Colorado doesn't have much to give a look, you know, to what Georgia Tech is going to do.
I think with Coach Sapp 2 years in the same board, they've been with Coach Sapp for 2 years now. I think he's gonna have defensive line ready.
But that's just the front. Now, I mean,
but
linebackers in the secondary.
But you having them trenches, them boys in them trenches makes it different.
In order to stop the counters and the triple option,
there you go.
You have to have a dominant. You have to be able to push the line back to make the.
That's what I'm saying. I think the defensive line is going to be. I think the defensive line is going to be right.
To stop the counters and everything they can run off of the triple option, you have to be able to push the offensive. The first step can't be 2 steps forward. They have to be able to maybe take a step forward and then a step back, because then they're in the way of the running back. So then the running back has to cut. Early.
It throws the timing off.
Yeah, it throws the timing to complete.
That's what I'm saying. I think the defensive line is going to be right.
But
that's a very tough opening game matchup for Colorado.
Yeah.
Well,
to reload with.
It's not going to be no pushover. It's going to be interesting.
You're gonna have to put your foot in. You gonna have to put your hand in the dirt. And you have to play some ball. because
Because Georgia Tech ain't no pusher. Georgia Tech is pretty.
Yeah.
pretty
Georgia
nice
Tech
little
is
decent
always
squad.
nice.
but running that triple option, if you don't prepare for it,
And that's the thing. If you don't have the people to properly prepare for it, which unfortunately that's the biggest thing about Colorado, because that means that they've been using a wide receiver to simulate the quarterback play and things of that nature, and with specialization in football now, a lot of guys aren't even used to ever standing back there like that. You understand what I'm saying? It's it's different now.
Another big game this week is LSU Clemson.
To me, that's not a big game.
Oh yeah. For one, you got the number 4 ranked team in the nation, which is Clemson. Which I don't like rankings this early anyhow. You got number 4 Clemson. They bringing pretty much their whole team back, plus the starting quarterback. Plus Plus for the first time, he brought in people from the transfer portal.
Is he gonna play him now?
Yeah. That's what you're playing.
So watch that, watch that. And then, make sure you watch to see if anybody from Clemson from the portal plays.
And then also you got LSU, who I don't care what I say, Coach Kelly's on the hot seat.
Well, LSU's coach is on the hot seat.
But he's on the hot seat for real. I think this year. And then he's always he don't win this first game. He's lost his first game. He has trouble.
But they always schedule one of these marquee matchups to start. Now
I think this is a big game.
His biggest hot seat is the fact that he lost Underwood, the kid that ended up not coming and went to Michigan, which is a kid that's gonna just mess up OU's whole season. That's what has man, y'all, you get ready to see something. You get ready to see something. That Underwood kid is the real deal.
Quarterback, yeah.
But he's supposed to be, but he's finna face one of the best defensive.
But we ain't talking about that game right now.
Okay.
So
that LSU. But let me just say this: Brian Kelly is used to being on the hot seat at LSU because LSU is not going to let a coach ever be comfortable. That is not a fan base. That is not a situation that you're going to go into and ever feel comfort, because all it takes is the heat of the SEC.
But I think this year I think it's a little bit more. I think it's a little bit more. He has to what? He has to make the playoffs this year.
Ooh.
I think he has to. You cannot, especially with a 12-team play, you cannot allow Ole Miss, you cannot allow any of these other things. And LSU with the talent that they got over there, and you holler before you get over there, I'm going to a better school, leaving Notre Dame, Notre Dame makes the playoffs.
I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna let
and you don't.
LSU fan does not believe in their quarter. The LSU fan was so ready for Underwood. The fact that they have Nussmeier who came back, they know they know that Nussmeier is not the answer. Okay, so that's why I say that LSU fan is like, we're not going to the playoffs. They know better.
That don't mean a hill of beans at LSU. I'm not saying they're gonna be fired.
No, I'm just saying LSU's fan is like, man, I'm not saying Kelly's gonna be fired, because I don't see them firing Kelly. No,
I don't see that happening.
I'm gonna say it like
but
this.
I think this is
what
this,
dejected.
This is one of
they are dejected that they didn't get Underwood.
This is one of the big games of this week.
And that the other kid that left and went to Syracuse, he was like nice too.
Yeah.
Well, I don't see Nussmeier. I think he's overhyped. I don't think he is good as everybody's trying to say he is.
He's not.
And I don't see their offense being able to move the ball on Clemson. I don't see it. That's the reason I don't understand why Kelly don't go get a dog to be quarterback.
It was
He
Underwood.
tried.
It was Underwood.
He tried.
It was Underwood.
He tried.
It was Underwood was gonna come in the door and start from whenever he showed up.
Man, it's that NIL money,
dude. I mean,
it's that money. It's that money. And if people don't realize, NIL money is talking volumes now.
And Underwood is the real deal.
And right now he's starting.
Underwood is gonna put himself in the Heisman conversation after next week.
But to me, LSU after
Underwood will be in the Heisman Trophy conversation after next week.
And right now they're doing the highest. A lot of players are going to the highest bidder.
Yeah, but I just don't understand. After Jaden Daniels,
Mhm.
why he didn't try to get him another dog, another guy that would replicate what Jaden Daniels did.
Because Jaden Daniels was supposed to be the stopgap until they recruited somebody. Jaden Daniels surprised everybody to be what he became.
Well, I saw it in Arizona State.
You saw that?
Yes.
Okay. All
Yes.
right. All right.
He's in the way he practices, he does it all visual.
Oh yeah, his mom got him right.
No, he wears the goggles.
Yeah, because his mom got him
and
right.
he actually still uses
like
it
it?
to this day.
His mom got him right.
So I don't see it in Nussmeier. I don't see the receivers are 4 or 5 steps down. And when they had them dogs, when they had Chase and Jefferson and them boys, I don't see that in LSU
They still have the problem with LSU last year was in the secondary. They were very, very skilled, but they were very, very young.
They're young.
Very, very young. And it was all
even on the offense.
And they had a collection of guys that never, that was their first time being around talent that was as good as they were. So what LSU had happening to them in their secondary was, a guy would get beat underneath, or a guy would let somebody get loose underneath and be like, man, that dude is fast. You see what I'm saying? Then he would be so conscious of the underneath stuff that they would be able to get something over their head. And so that the dude on the left side would get himself right, and then they go pick on the dude on the right. Hopefully, with a year under their belt, that secondary should be able to make Klubnik.
I'm picking Clemson to win this game because I don't believe in LSU.
Next game we're gonna talk about real quick is Notre Dame Miami.
Ooh, Catholics versus the convicts.
Beck got bukus of money to come down there, leave Georgia, and come to Miami, which made dude from Tennessee upset, so he left and went to UCLA because Tennessee wouldn't give him money. Was Beck worth the money? Will he take Miami over the top?
No.
But I think Notre Dame is bringing back their players.
Where's the game at?
I think it's in Atlanta.
I'm not sure.
Is it a kickoff game?
Yeah, I think it's.
For some reason, I thought it was at home.
Let me hold on.
It all depends on where the game. I'm taking Notre Dame.
Yeah, I'm taking Notre Dame. I think Notre Dame is going to play complementary football. They're going to be able to run the football. They're going to be able to defend and stop the run and make Miami one-dimensional.
I think Jeremiah Love,
that's the running back
from Notre Dame.
Yeah. He'll get into the Heisman
he's
conversation.
Coming back.
He'll probably make it to New York.
I think it's going to be very interesting.
Love will make it to New York.
I just think Notre Dame going to play complementary football and make Miami one-dimensional.
You have to almost, while Watts is looking, you have to almost believe that the coach for Notre Dame, coming off of the season that they had last year, is so structured.
It's in Miami.
It's at
Hard Rock Stadium.
Okay, so therefore it's going to be a fast track. You have to believe that the Notre Dame coach, coming off of the season that they had last year, is probably able to manage the expectations probably better than any other coach in the country. So, in my opinion, I think that's why Notre Dame is going to be prepared for this game, because they're bringing a lot of people back. Their quarterback is back too, right? Their quarterback is back. Notre Dame is this is the reload season and validation of losing the national championship game.
So I'm picking Notre Dame.
But also Notre Dame. I agree with you. Their experience, their discipline.
Mm-hmm.
And they got the mentality of the
head coach. Yeah. And they're going to be able to manage that expectation.
And he's able to recruit.
What did Miami finish last year? Did Miami make a bowl last year? Did Miami do okay last year?
They did all right.
I'm trying to think. Miami, they're on the rebound. Miami, yeah, because that's why they got Carson Beck, right? They trying to make, man, please, Miami. No, I'm taking my Fighting Irish, man. I don't think it'd be a blowout, but I think that
Notre Dame gonna win by 20.
I was gonna say the same thing. Give me the Fighting Irish by 20.
By Dawgs.
And
by Dawgs
on Lorenzo.
Yeah.
And it's not even that close. It's not even that close.
I don't think
Put it down. Put it down. Write that down now. Get that down.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be interesting. I think in Notre Dame, I don't I didn't have confidence, and I'm still trying to figure out why Miami gave Beck all that money.
Because they needed a guy. After Cam Ward, they needed a guy. And so they thought they should go in and pick off of the tree instead of giving one off the ground.
But the one they picked off the tree, was already going bad.
Yeah, was got worms already.
Hey, man. You actually said they needed a guy with a straight face. Dog.
Yeah, they needed a guy.
You actually said that they were straight.
What's your next game? All right.
Oh, we got two more. Okay. Alabama, Florida State.
This is gonna be a good slobber knocker, old school fashion beatdown. I'm still taking Bama.
If the Boers don't win this year,
he out of there.
He'll be fired.
He'll be up out of there.
Do you really
quick, fast, in a hurry?
Do you really think the hot seat is there?
Yes.
For the Boers?
If he don't win this year,
I mean, win what? Get to
if he don't make it to playoffs this year,
he up out of there. They gonna eject him right up out of Bama. Eject those seats.
Hold on, time out. You can't even say with a straight face and be calm. You said LSU ain't a hot seat, but you know good in the world.
No, I mean,
if he don't make the playoffs this year,
eject those seats.
Well, let me just say, I think that Bama fan is a little bit
loony.
No, the LSU fan is loony. And that's why the hot seat it's always a hot seat. It's always hot. I think the Alabama fan is a little bit they're a little bit shell shocked right now because they never thought they was gonna lose Saban like they did, and to get DeBoer, and now they're starting to find out that, unfortunately, for a college fan base, that the jersey and the helmet is really not why you got those kids. It's an individual. You know what I'm saying? I think that Alabama fan fools himself to believe that people love Alabama.
Yeah. Still, if he don't make it to the playoffs this year,
I get what you're saying, but I think the Alabama fan is really starting to find out that it was Saban to get them guys.
Do you? Oh, no. Answer the question. Do you think if he don't make it to the playoffs this year, that Alabama will not think about firing him?
I do not think they will think about firing him. Because
with a straight face.
With the straight face. I think because they're learning the hard way.
Okay, they're learning the hard way. They won't fire him, but they sure will open that door and say,
well,
I think
the church doors are open.
Well, I think they're learning the hard way that it was Saban and it was not the A.
Well, I'll give you that because
they won't fire him, but they sure will say the church doors are now open.
But when Saban was there, they got a third of the top 200 kids
every year.
Had
kids going there that knew that they weren't going to start.
Right, but you got their first. I think they had the most blue chip 5-star.
Yep.
Blue chip.
Yep.
Out of all of the universities.
Yep.
But now
it's not. They're
not getting that.
And even when they try to pay, they're not getting.
But
kids.
I think even before Saban left, the tide started shifting.
The tide started shifting because all of those guys started saying, "Well, now in the era of money, I should still get paid, even though I didn't play. I should still get paid."
Where it wasn't just Alabama or bust.
And that's what I'm saying. I think Alabama fan is starting to recognize.
So the tide started shifting.
I think Alabama is starting to recognize that.
When you started having teams like Texas, OU, teams that hold on.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
Teams that shouldn't have been beaten. That Alabama wasn't used to beating them out of recruits, big name recruits, and now they beating up. The recruits are not coming to Alabama, but they're going to these schools. Now they starting to say, okay, something ain't right here.
Yeah, something ain't right. Yeah, and I think that's why at this point,
but they
still can ride that DeBoer is still probably the best of what's out there.
But they still don't.
You think so?
But they still no.
They looking around. Come on, man. Come on, yo.
Who else?
Hold on.
I'm listening to these folks talk on the Paul Feinbaum show, and they still saying, and they still hot that this man did not win last year.
Sure.
I get that.
They're hotter than fish grease.
I get.
And they say, and if this man don't go to the playoffs this year, they want this man's head.
But the problem is for who?
Let this man. It don't matter for who.
It does because that was the reason that they're mad at DeBoer.
Let this man lose to Florida State this week. Let him lose to Florida State this week.
And Florida State is rebuilding.
I'm looking for Florida State to lose because I think that Deion is about to make that jump. It's time for Prime. It's time for Prime to go home.
Let Bama lose
or the Texas A&M. One of the
let Bama lose to Florida State this week, and we're gonna see just how quick. Oh, if Alabama loses to Florida State this week, listen to Paul Feinbaum show.
I'll listen to it. I'll listen.
And he get all the Bama fans.
And you know the funny thing about Bama, because a buddy of mine lives in Tuscaloosa, and we were having this conversation because I was playing golf. Yeah, it was 2 weeks ago. Bama fan. To your point, I'm not arguing and saying that they're not unhappy. Okay,
yeah,
but Bama fans' biggest itch right now is that Saban's gonna come back.
Oh no!
See, but all of that of what Watson's just talking about is that Saban's gonna come back. It's not get rid of DeBoer for some other guy. It's get rid of DeBoer and Saban's gonna come back. That's what their thought is. Okay. Unless you have the assurance that Saban's coming back,
I don't even think if Saban come back that Alabama would win at the rate.
I get that,
I think they in their mind
they think it's back to the good old days.
But I don't think if Saban even came back, Alabama would win at the rate that they were winning.
So
because you got to understand.
So if Bama loses to Florida State, Saban? He's doing the ESPN show, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So there's going to be the biggest eyes of this weekend. This is a Saturday game or Monday game. This is a Saturday game. So the biggest eyes are going to be on how does Saban talk about this game on game day.
Also, the thing is, when Saban was winning, I'm not saying you didn't have tough teams because you did. You had a lot of tough teams, but it reminded me of the Tennessee days
with Peyton, with the big dude.
No, basketball. With Summit.
Oh, with Pat. Okay, all right. Yeah. Okay.
Where was all the players going?
All the players are going to Tennessee until Gino started doing some very unscrupulous stuff.
So all the players were going there. So it was pretty much Tennessee was winning everything. I'm not saying Pat Summitt wasn't a good coach.
Yeah.
Because I think she number one women's coach. I think she was
all time in wins until Gino.
I think she was an excellent coach. But when you getting all the players,
it makes it pretty easy.
Yeah. Alabama was getting all the players.
Yeah. They too deep defensively was not fair.
But when the playing field started getting leveled, where other teams are going too deep, now it's a whole different ball game.
Well, see, y'all remember when Saban said when NIL became a thing, and Saban was saying that schools like Alabama don't have the pool of big money people to pay like USC when they was talking about what USC was going to be able to pay. I mean, you got to remember the biggest car dealer in Tuscaloosa is Nick Saban. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's Nick Saban. So I think Nick planted that seed to the core Bama people, not the crazies, the core Bama people that look, unless y'all are gonna pony up 20 mil for a roster, this is not gonna go our way. It's only the clock is ticking.
Yeah,
the clock is ticking. But and I think I get it. Those fans, they left, but I think they know. I think they know exactly what you're talking about. It's, until you start having 20 mil a season rosters, NIL pay rosters.
And it's only going to get worse. It's only going to get worse.
It's not the A. It was Nick. It was Nick standing in there with that book saying, opened us up to the first page and you saw all them contract checks, those guaranteed contract checks with former Bama players on it, they got guys to say, "Yeah, I'm signing, coach," because that was for real.
It's only gonna get worse. The playing field has been evened out,
Like it should be.
just like we've been even out this Texas Ohio State. All right, last game we got Texas Ohio State.
The eyes of Texas
Down at the Horseshoe
are upon you.
It's supposed to be very interesting because what you have right here, you have Archie coming out. Rumor has it that the Mannings is saying if he win, it reminds me of the Russian and Rocky. If he dies, he dies. And the way the Manning's saying, if we win, we win. It don't matter to us because we playing this long game. Because he might come back a year, he might come back 2 years. We ain't worried about this game. And so they come to the shoe. Everybody done hyped up Archie. We ain't seen Archie really play against nobody. But we saying he's the second coming of Jesus Christ in pads.
Come on, Watts. The kid's really good.
We don't know what he really is.
We know.
No. We know his last name is really good as Manning.
Man. Don't do that.
If his last name wasn't Manning, he would not be this hyped. If his last name wasn't Manning, he wouldn't be this hyped.
He's hyped the way he is because unlike the rest of them Mannings, this boy can run.
Yes.
Okay.
This boy can run.
I'm not saying
somebody was cheating.
No, because his grandpa can run. But I'm not saying.
I don't know.
But if his last name was not Manning,
so you saying because his name is football royalty, he gets extra juice?
Yes. We all know that. We all know that if your names carry some weight. We all know
names carry some weight, but in this case, the boy can play.
We don't know what he can play. I want to see him play against somebody that's worth something. He ain't played against somebody that's worth nothing.
It's not going to happen this week.
So like I said, he playing against Ohio State. Ohio State got the number one receiver in the game,
and he's not playing defense.
So we want to see what's happening. It's going to be interesting. Come on,
yo, tell
it's going to be interesting. I think it's going to be a lot closer than what people think.
It's going to be close.
Really?
But it's
hold on.
It might be a 10 to 13
I'm saying Texas up by 10. 30 to 20.
It's probably going to be something like 17-3. If Ohio State could score.
I don't think.
Okay, you give them
a field goal.
Yeah, that's it. That's all they're gonna be.
That's how low they get.
If the wide receiver gets loose,
I think
they may score 10.
I think we're giving Texas more.
Ohio State is not gonna be able to score more than 10 points. It's gonna be a blowout.
The quarterback is a transfer. I don't think he's that good. He wasn't that good last year.
The offensive line is fully being replaced, and on the offensive line that they're gonna play, they have a collective amount of plays.
So you saying Ohio State ain't gonna score 10?
No more.
You saying they ain't gonna score more than 10?
No, I said the score is gonna be 30 to 20.
How they gonna score 20 points, yo?
How's
Ohio State gonna score 20 points?
I'm gonna say that Jeremiah gets loose twice.
No,
he gonna get loose twice.
If they score more than 10. You buy me. You owe me a $25 Texas Roadhouse gift card.
Okay. Book it.
Okay.
Oh, I like this. He did book it.
Okay.
Book it.
If they don't score more than 10, I give you one.
You know what? You might as well. You better go get it now. What time Texas Roadhouse? Okay. You might as well go get it now.
Bet.
You might as well go and make sure when you buy me the gift card that you go and you videotape.
We gonna take pictures?
I want videos. Man, I am here getting B. Perry a $25 gift card because I done lost my damn mind.
We take pictures,
please.
Okay.
I'm just saying I don't believe in Ohio State.
You shouldn't. And
so everybody says the best conference in college football is SEC. And what the SEC was been trying to promote is the third, the fourth and fifth team in the SEC. They got 3 losses. That's why strength of schedule became such a big factor now, because they're saying who did you lose to and when.
That's
because Big Ten is only got
3 teams.
3 teams.
Ohio State, Michigan, and Penn State.
Penn State. That's it.
That's it.
Nebraska's
And
is
it's not Nebraska's they're
Wisconsin's through.
Yeah.
Indiana, and
be
we
there.
won't hear from this year.
USC may break through. That's the only other hope.
UCLA don't have.
They're gonna break a dish.
Rutgers, you can count them. You can count them absent.
Yep.
Anybody?
Michigan State,
Absent.
yeah, you count them absent. So it's only 3 teams.
It is.
So the strength of schedule in the Big Ten.
Ain't nobody said Big Ten was all that.
Well, I'm just saying, the SEC is like, hey, we're gonna have some 3 lost teams that still need to be in the top 12, and that's what they've been trying to get over. Because now you see
He's making the argument of what the conference is trying to do.
Because now
the playoff.
Even if you win your conference, you still might be number 12, depending on your
outside looking in.
Yeah. Now they're gonna be in, but they're gonna be in a lower seed.
Sure.
And so that means they're gonna have to go on the road.
So what you gonna do? Just make the whole play? But we talking about this game here. We ain't talking about no playoff. We talking about this game here.
Why do you think that Ohio State is going to do anything with them? Why? Please tell me. What do you think Ohio State is going to do with what do you think Ohio State is going to do offensively?
Texas didn't really show me nothing last year.
They didn't?
No.
Come on, man.
Okay.
Come on, man.
Ohio State lost both running backs, the quarterback.
The entire offensive line.
The quarterback didn't really show. I didn't like the quarterback last year.
Well, he still went to the league,
and they still got the number 1 receiver.
Okay, but they got a whole new offensive line, 2 new running backs, and a new quarterback.
And they always replenish their offensive line every year.
And they finna play these Texas boys that's loaded and ready for that action.
Game 1. We're not talking about an Ohio State team playing Texas in the playoffs.
We're talking about game
1 with all
and they got to come down to the shoe.
They don't make a difference.
The shoe is not a home field advantage unless Ohio State, Michigan.
Yeah.
Texas
is gonna show up.
No. It's not a home field advantage unless they play because Michigan always beat them down the shoe. Anybody else don't beat them. They beat everybody else.
Well, we finna see Texas do it.
But you haven't had somebody like this come in there early.
Yeah.
You haven't had this come in there early.
Texas got to prove it to me.
Texas is gonna maul
Texas got to prove it to me.
Prove what?
Texas got to prove it to me.
They got to prove what?
Because I don't like that burnt cotton picking orange. Texas got to prove it to me.
You're gonna have a hard time. You're gonna have a hard time in the Red River Shootout keeping Texas from putting half 100 on you. You're gonna have a hard time.
Wait a minute, he going too far now.
Arch might go off for 325 against OU.
You sure do got a lot of faith in this cotton picking Archie Manning.
The boy is bad.
And he got an offensive line. And he got offensive line. And receivers.
And they understand the assignment.
Yeah.
That's the thing. See, the problem in Norman is y'all
you must have McDonald's quite a bit all week, huh? Because you love the Arch. He love the Arch. He love the Arch. He made McDonald's fries all week.
And Arch understand the assignment.
He made McDonald's fries all week because that's all he talking about is Arch. Arch this, Arch that, Arch that.
Well, they got probably the best offensive line in the country
and the best quarterback. Because everybody else is a huge question mark as to what they can do.
Okay, what receivers they got?
It's Texas.
Oh, good goobity goose. Because it's Texas.
Yes. Come on, man.
What running backs they got?
It's Texas.
What corners they got?
It's Texas. What? It's Texas.
What corners they got? What linebackers they got? What safeties they got?
Are they defense gonna be top?
Hold on.
Oh, good God from Zion.
There used to be a time that OU fans could say those.
Tilly, you heard this craziness?
Hold on. There used to be a time.
I know, man. Just shake your head. Just shake your head over there with this crazy.
That OU fans could say, we got so-and-so at quarterback. We got so-and-so at running back. Guess what? Them days over, player. It's all about them Longhorns.
Ain't nothing about them Longhorns.
They understood the assignment.
See, now you got me going from an analyst to a fan.
Texas,
I'd be darned if I defend them kind of Longhorns on this show.
Texas understood the assignment 4 years ago.
No, you ain't gonna do this today.
Yo, his feelings hurt because he know.
My feelings ain't hurt. No, it ain't. My feelings ain't hurt.
He know.
Here's a drone rant.
Wait, Mr. Durr. All he can name is the quarterback. That's it. The quarterback.
Sooners are gonna struggle to win 8. They're gonna struggle to win
What?
8 games this year.
You sure?
They're gonna struggle.
Drone. What did we say that the Sooners was gonna go?
Not 9.
At least 9 games.
You're gonna struggle to win 8. It's gonna take some luck to get that number 8.
You sure?
Mark it down.
You know, hey man, he just upset because he'll OSU alumni.
So
you know the good sister always fuss.
Like, okay, so Illinois State, we gonna beat them. We could probably put half 100 on them boys.
That's a win.
Okay. Next week is Michigan.
Loss.
What?
Underwood gonna do them.
What?
Underwood guarantee. Underwood gonna. I said what I said. Underwood gonna put himself in a Heisman conversation.
He finna go up under some wood. That's what he finna go.
Because he finna face.
That's where he finna go.
He finna face them Sooners.
He finna go under rules.
And them boys gonna go hunting.
Have you ever heard underwear under rules? That's what he was starting to do some under rules.
You okay? All right.
Okay. So we gonna beat
You're gonna beat
Michigan.
Temple.
Then we gonna beat Temple.
So
we're gonna be 3-0. Then who next?
We're gonna be 5-0.
We're gonna be next.
We're gonna be 5-0 when we play them wrong on.
Yeah, August. Well, the second week of October.
October 11th, you losing to Texas. That's,
that's a first. It's gonna be our first loss. We'll be 5-0.
We'll be 5-0 when we play them wrong on.
Yes,
I say you're gonna be 4-1. You're gonna lose to Texas. You're gonna come back and lose to South Carolina on the road.
No.
Okay, man. Let's do your pick because he's over here talking delusional.
No. We're going to beat South Carolina.
Are you going to have me back during the season? I'm going to walk this down.
You can come back every week. We
ain't got no problem.
You come back every week. Football season going to start. You come back every week. We ain't got no problem. You come back every week.
Man, that Missouri game, November 22nd, right before Thanksgiving, y'all could be like, oh, thank you. We give thanks. We need this 8 right here.
Oh, no. Oh, we gonna beat Missouri so bad it's gonna we stole something.
All right, man. Let's go. He delusional over here. Let's go.
He delusional. He delusional.
I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait.
Can't wait.
You know,
I can't wait.
You know.
What other game you got? What are it's another good game this week. You talking about some Bucci game. That Texas Ohio State, that's just gonna be man. You know what?
You ready to make your pick?
Yeah.
Hold on. Watts, I'm gonna text you during Ohio State and Texas. And this is what I'm gonna say. You still awake, bro? You still awake? And you gonna say, I'm watching, but he gonna be
trust me, he'll be on.
Is your ring on your phone or you keep it on vibrate? I just want to know. When I send you the text, is it gonna ding a dong or do something? Because that's gonna be what's gonna wait. I'm be like, man, you still awake?
I'm gonna text you and say,
and that's big news Saturday too, right? That's the game that start at 11 o'clock.
Yeah, that's 11 o'clock.
So that means you're gonna get up and you're gonna watch game day and you're gonna have some breakfast.
Yeah.
And you're gonna start watching the game. Yeah. You're gonna be asleep by 12.
Dang.
You're gonna be asleep by 12.
He said
cause we having a dinner for my dad because it's birthday. Happy birthday, Pops, early birthday, Pops. And I'm be sitting there watching football all day because I've been waiting.
That was gonna put you to sleep.
Rock-a-bye, baby.
Exactly.
Hey. Whether he win or lose, all he gotta do is go 10 points some more. And I'm getting Texas Roadhouse. That's all
You still getting steak.
I'm getting steak.
Yeah.
I'm getting steak. That's all I'm getting steak.
And I'm just sitting there going, man, Ohio State, are they gonna score today?
Oh, there we go. Texas, Ohio State, man. Who you got?
I got Texas by 10.
Oh Lord. Colorado, Georgia Tech.
I got Colorado by 4.
Alabama, Florida State.
I got Bama by 6.
Illinois State, Oklahoma.
OU by 40.
LSU, Clemson.
I got Clemson by dubs.
Notre Dame, Miami.
I got Notre Dame by 24.
TCU, North Carolina.
Oh, that's the game.
I'm gonna go against my better judgment. I'm gonna take NC by 10 because I think Belichick.
Where's the game at?
North Carolina.
It's in North Carolina in Chapel Hill.
They're gonna make the jump man look good down there.
Yeah, it's gonna be Jordan.
Jump man. They're gonna look good.
Yeah, I'm picking
that's a beautiful
Belichick
stadium,
because
too.
Belichick ain't gonna lose
That's
his
a
first
beautiful
game.
stadium. Beautiful stadium.
UT Martin O State,
I got O State by 1.
Nebraska, Cincinnati.
It's gonna be rough to get that one. Who?
Nebraska, Cincinnati.
Everybody's saying that Matt Rule is gonna revitalize.
I got an inside source. I'm telling you, Nebraska gonna be ready this year.
Man,
But everybody keeps saying that.
is Rule on the hot seat?
No.
Is Rule on it? You talking about all these people? Is Rule on the hot seat?
I don't think so because I think they gave him 5 years.
So I'm gonna say Nebraska by 6.
I'm talking to my source. I'm seeing. I'm talking to my source down there. I'm seeing. Matter of fact, he'll be here. He'll be here for the golf tournament that I sent you.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna talk to him when he come up here. Tulsa, Abilene Christian.
Abilene Christian.
I got Abilene Christian.
What?
I got Abilene. I don't believe in T-Uski for nothing.
Okay.
I heard him say there's only one time that I can't think of his name will run down that tunnel as the first time the head coach of the University of Tulsa, and that's Saturday. Got to take TU in that game, man. Got to take TU.
I got TU.
Now I got Abilene Christian because they are
Abilene Christian got a couple of they got a kid from Bixby, right?
Yeah.
Abilene Christian got a kid from Bixby, and they got the kid that went to OU and left OU.
Yeah.
And said that Brent Veal, he don't know what he's doing. You know, yeah, that's Abilene. Yeah,
and Abilene is ranked
from
in
Choctaw.
I think they've in the top 10, and I think they're gonna be they're gonna give TU all they want.
Okay, I heard you.
Because I don't believe Lamb ain't showed me nothing, and I don't believe in their quarterback. I don't believe in their receivers. I didn't. No, never.
All right, scripture of the week. Trust in the Lord forever, for in Yah the Lord is everlasting strength. Isaiah 26:4. Y'all know how we do. 2 hours. It's football season, baby, and then next week NFL start. Oh,
yeah.
Good goose.
Yes.
Lord have mercy.
We made it.
Fly.
We made it.
NFL start next. Oh God. See.
Fly.
See.
Fly.
See. This what I'm talking about. See,
Eagles fly.
See, this is why we need you.
See, this one
Fly.
See, this what I'm talking about.
It might be ugly. That Thursday night game might be ugly.
No, it'll be a shootout. It'll be a shootout. We might not be able to stop nobody, but we might be able to score.
Is that gonna be another $25, yo?
we might not be able to stop.
You might be going to Texas Roadhouse all year.
We might not be able to stop nobody. We'll be able to score. So it might.
Are we really gonna be able to score against the Eagles?
It might. No, Eagles ain't got no corners. It might be 35 because their corners are hurt. So
35-28.
Yeah, it might be 30.
Wow.
It might be 40. It might be 40 or 42.
Because if the Eagles get inside the 10, they're gonna score every time.
It might be 40, 42. It might be 56, 55.
They get inside the 20.
All right, y'all listen to the sports talk. Okay, if you'll be able to that 1.9 FM. Because we on that baby. Hey, we gonna make a score. Might not be able to stop nobody. It might be 42 to 40. You know?
High school week 0.
Yeah, this week.
High school week 0.
We got Bigsby
Owasso.
Owasso.
I think Booker T play at home this week.
Don't think Hornets. Hornets Ruffers.
Who they
Muskogee. Muskogee.
That's right. They playing Muskogee.
Yeah, I need to talk Coach Nate. I was trying to get Coach Nate on here today. He didn't return my phone calls.
I'll see if I can help you out with that.
Yeah, I'm going to get in touch with Coach Nate because I was trying to get him to come on today.
Got to get myself together to do the games. As a matter of fact,
Yeah.
got to get in game shape.
So, got Coach Nate.
But he a family too, dog. So
Yeah.
he should return your call.
Yeah, so I need to see what's going on. So
He's probably under a lot of pressure.
So
He's probably under a lot of pressure.
We're gonna see after Friday night.
Hey,
it might not be bad because Coach Hill is down there at Broken Arrow, so it might not be as bad now. Since Coach Hill down there in Broken Arrow.
yeah, true.
So,
but
The Ruffers fever has broken. They
Yeah.
got their win a couple of years ago, so
Yeah,
their
so-
fever is.
but
broken.
I heard they got a bunch of speed. I heard they got a bunch of speed.
Yeah, and broken arrow. All right, all right, y'all. We'll see y'all next week. Same time, same place. $2 Sports Talk Show. You bark at us.
We bark back.
Run.